Hello, fellow traders. 'Tis I, the Rumpled One. It's Monday, September the 24th, the year 2018. Let's talk trading possibilities. Almost any time in the market, it's possible to enter a trade and it's possible to make money off that trade. But it's also possible to lose money on that particular trade. But the thing about possibilities is I think most people miss out on is, I guess maybe we could call it the filtering. Sure, it's possible, but then, is it probable? Is it likely? Is it going to be beneficial? Will that possibility come around again? I mean, there's so many things. So sometimes we can be overwhelmed with the possibilities or choices. I mean, in fact, that's one of the reasons why I switched from the stock market to the foreign exchange, because there's thousands of stocks to trade, but there's only so many currencies, so it limited the choices. And even before I moved over to the currency market in stocks, I just started just trading one stock. That was it. I care less about the stock of the day, the stock du jour, the hot stock, the bouncing stock, the trade. I just, no, I'm going to trade one stock because I noticed that it would be possible to make money every day by trading the same stock. So I eliminated thousands of possibilities to focus on just one. And as if you've been tracking me for over a month now, you know that in the foreign exchange, I was pretty much just putting up the dollar yen day after day, week after week, month after month. But as I started looking at the frequency distributions of range, I noticed that the dollar yen wasn't really giving me the possibilities that I like, so I switched over to euro yen. But no matter what one you're trading, the money and risk management that I employ always gives me the possibility of not losing too much. I knew you were wondering how is it going to segue into that, right? So we look at the euro yen here. You can see from the last time, I believe this was a 70 something. So it's been moving up since last night's video or yesterday's video. And you can see we've had a few more gap fills. So I hope some of you tuned in yesterday, got to take advantage of that. And if I remember correctly, from last night, we were just slightly above the, or slightly into the wick zone here on the weekly. But as you can see here, we're almost busted out, but it's pulled back. So we'll see, maybe we'll look for an exit out of the wick zone to the south. On the daily, we see the same thing, almost out of the previous daily session's high, but we've had a pullback, 48 pips off the high. So we know the red rats are enjoying it. And once again, you can see here the euro yen range 116, dollar yen only 36. That's an 80 pip difference. That's a lot of room. So as you can see, another reason for the change. And we look here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pairs. Once again, over 100 pips. Lots going on with the pound, as you can see. And from the daily, you can see across the pound pairs, upward motion. So that's one of the reasons why I have a dashboard, because then you can just see here looking, you can see all the pound pairs are up. So which way to trade? Obvious to the reader or the viewer, right? Once again, we're looking here at the buy zone, and you can see on the euro yen, it took out the pivot to the downside, took out the pivot to the upside. right? Rats, you can see here the red rats had a nice reversal coming out of that zone right there. So once again, just looking at the price action here on the M15, had a higher high, then it came down and scraped past that previous high right there. Then this candle opened and came back down, didn't quite make that high, exited this wick zone, and you can see then exited that wick zone. So once again, applying the price action to the chart you're looking at to determine your entries and exits. And you can see here's the weekly pivot, close but no cigar. We hit the daily R1 right there. Once again, we took out the pivot. And so if you remember yesterday's video, we had 4 missed pivots. But you see here, we took out that one, and then we took out that one, all in the same day. So pivot traders, once again, rewarded by playing that pivot action. And you can see here 3 ball at the bottom, green at the line long. Now right here we probably had a 1 ball somewhere here, red at the line short, and 1 ball at the bottom, green at the line, 2 ball at the top, red at the line. So price action trading once again was rewarded. And the previous daily session lines here, candle color at the line. Right now we can see that the Euro yen's in the upper wick zone. So of course we're going to look to exit that upper wick. And here's the upper wick zone. You can see lower wick zone, in and out, in and out, in and out. So look for an exit here or an exit up here. And that's how we play those wick zone trades. Holo setup, you can see here we put it in, came back down, got an opportunity. Here we had an opportunity for the highest open, and you can see you just had to get it from the get-go. Okay, we've got the inventory reduction bars and the trigger points here. You can see long trigger here. We put in some new short trigger lines looking to go short there. Previous daily, weekly, monthly lines. Once again, we're looking at the same thing day after day here, but that's how we make money. At least that's how I make money, doing the same thing that's profitable day after day. You can see here we started off the ticks, we went up, we're right back to pretty much almost where we started. And looking here at the Einstein line, you see there was a breakout just for maybe a pip or two. And then we're still, but from when we started, you can see price is above that relative Einstein line. Okay, somebody asked me about the frequency distribution indicators. Yes, they still are available. Let's see, I do believe I have them here. So this is indicators from the 2016 batch. This one's from the 2016 batch. And these are from the 2013 batch. So depending on what batch of donationals you want, you get the different indicators. But I believe in 2017 I put out the frequency distribution indicator that was more gave the user more options to run frequency distributions. Also the price travel analyzer and the real-time analyzer. So I know a lot of people have been using those with much success in helping them choose their trades. So that pretty much wraps it up today. So remember, there's lots of possibilities out there, but it's not what you trade, it's how you trade it. So let's have a great week of draining the banks.